Well, so far so good. How about you? Hot? Well, let me tell you that here in Cartagena it's been really rainy these days. Yes. Um, Dago, I have missed you in my classes. Miss you. Uh, all right, I'm still expecting Belanid. The other is Nestle and Mergen. They are not online. I mean, I sent them the requests, but they haven't replied yet. Okay, I sent you already a mail, and in this mail you had a link about how to describe places. Really? How come? Hmm, pretty good. It's the first time you see them. Syria. Yes. Yes. Bustling. Oh, okay. I gotta tell you something, Mister. When I started the this session, I had to test you out. All right, to see what your level was, and your level is not as a beginner. Your level is not for basic student. It's not a basic English. All right, your level is advanced. Okay. What I'm doing here is trying to give you material so that you can be more prepared and according to what you know, according to your English level, I give you this material because I know that if you were, for example, you had a maybe A1, A2, or B1 or B1 level, man, I have to give you like simple adjectives. For example, crowded, full. Another is packed. But in here, the more you know, the more demanding those sessions are. That's what. Okay, and now I already sent you uh, another mail in which you had the pictures you're going to describe, and in which you're going to use the vocabulary video that you saw there. But not necessarily that word do you have to use those adjectives. I mean, you can use any other adjectives. The video is showing you how to describe them, but it's not a straight jacket that you have to use them in this session. I mean, they are also new vocabulary for you so that you can increase your vocabulary, because you have been teaching English for a long time, and it's the first time you see those words. Do- Don't you think it's a good idea to increase your vocabulary? Don't you think it's a good idea to increase your vocabulary? Right. Yeah, what happens is that there's a mixture I have here, some low level students, and you that you are advanced. That's right. But here at the school I work for is Montessori school. That's the way some people, some students learn. I mean, they are placed in different levels, right? And for example, something, you can help all the students that they don't know, or they have low level. So they learn from you, and you learn from me. I learn from you also. You got it. So now I send you, like 2 minutes ago, I sent you a mail. Please open it. Okay, take your time. Take your time. Yes, Nestor. You have two email addresses. Okay, good. Don't worry about that. Hey, you know what? There's something that is really, I'm really a bit concerned about this. I send the require excuse me. I send the request to the other students, and they never appear. There are there are three more students: Belanit, Nestle, and Mergen, and they are not here. Last session, I mean last session, I talked to was Nestle, but she had problem with the connection and the communication. The It only lasted like 30 seconds. At the end of this month. But since you have missed some classes, I think it will be like one more week. I've been there twice. Yes. Went for what's the name of that? Is Eje Cafetero? Yeah, I've been in Pereira twice. In June, which is, excuse me? No, 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 just to visit, because I love traveling. Don't worry about that. Take your time. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Can you see them now? Okay. No, your comment was a little bit hilarious. Like, Robert, how come you can see those words that are complicated? It's the first time I see these words, like secluded, dodgy, city. Yes. And the million question, Dago, is why are you taking these courses? Right. Okay, no, 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 no. Go to the last one. Yes. Okay. It's your time. Go. Yes. Alexa elevator, exactly. So number one, what is it? Four pictures, yeah. No, no, no. Go to the last one, please. Number four. Picture number four. Yes, exactly. Where? Where is it? Mm, but where? Where in Manhattan? Uh huh. You're lost. Okay, go to the third one. No, yeah, see, there are, yeah, we see, we can be heroes. No, no, just tell me, just guess. That's not in Australia. Okay, no, that's not Australia. Mister, where do you live in the States? Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. September 11. So don't you think that is Times Square? Times Square, New York City. All right. So do you think that this city is kind of sleepy? Right. It's calm. It's quiet. It's not exactly good. Now, do you think that this picture you have number four is sleepy? No, at all, right? So, how do you call or how it's what is the slogan of New York City besides the Big Apple? Yes, a bustling city, but New York is called the Big Apple, but it has another slogan. What is it? It is a slogan, right? Like for example, let me see. Florida is called the Sunshine State. Okay. Michigan, I think is or Chicago is considered the windy city. I think. How do, how do they exactly? You got it, man. The city that never sleeps. So, do you think that New York is a sleepy city? Do you think that New York is a sleepy city? No, I live in New York for 4 years. You too, because you live in Queens. All right. Queens is a place packed of Colombians and Latin American people. So yeah, now that you go downtown New York, or for example, you go to Times Square, you see SPAC, you can see people from worldwide and different cultures and blah blah blah. Do you think that the city has been kind of secluded? Is it secluded? Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it is packed. It's packed. All right. And but New York is dodgy, right? New York is dodgy. Dodgy is extremely dangerous. A lot of tumulto. It sounded funny. Okay, good. Never mind. I say so. So yeah. When I remember when I was living in New York, that there were like when there was a traffic lights, was in red, the car stopped, and people start crossing the street. Man, let me tell you, the time was not enough to cross. A lot of people, like a stampede, right? A lot of people just crossing the street and blah blah blah. So I think that New York is very, very, very picturesque. Do you think it's picturesque? Right, it's picturesque. Okay, what else can you say about New York? W- Yeah, it's polluted. Right, polluted. Do you, do you think it's filthy? Yes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so nowadays, do you think that people can walk with no problem? Maybe they cannot be robbed or assaulted. What do you think about this? Okay, I was in New York City last year. Yes, I went there first. First, I went to Miami, and then I went to New York City. And let me tell you that New York has not changed too much. You know, has not changed. No, I mean, what the only thing that has changed there is that people are. I mean, the number of people is increasing. You can see more people and more people there, man. And is getting old because those old buildings, and you think that they're going to collapse or they're going to wreck because they're extremely old. Now that you live in Queens, you told me you live in Queens, you could see all the tracks in which the subway just goes or passes by there. They're extremely old, like, or they are like like um do you think that they're going to fall? Because yes, same thing, miss, same thing. No changes. Yeah, vendors everywhere. Anyway, so what some words can you use to describe this picture? Just to finish it with the picture. All right. Do you think it's multicultural? Yes. Yeah, it's multicultural, and I love that city. I love it. Anyways, okay, yeah, it's quaint. Yes, yes, yes. And there is, for example, I live in the Bronx, but there are some parts in the Bronx, and what you mean, you can see they say, "Hey, rich people live here," because there are certain parts that are clean, that that what Pierre? How do you spell Pierre? T. Oh, Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans, yes, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Exactly. Okay, Dago, let's go to the second picture. No, no, the second picture, from top to bottom. Right. Well, yeah. What do you think it is? Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, it's fantastic, man. It's awesome. Is that Amsterdam? Oh, yes. There's not a river. There are some canals, and yeah, and these canals you can see like some water, but they are not rivers. There is. I mean, there are some other rivers, but in this case, in this picture, there's not a river. It's a kind of lake there. So now, Dago, how can you describe this picture or this place? Mm-hmm. Good. Is it polluted? Is it polluted? No, no, no. And yeah, okay. Do you think this place is maybe bustling? Hmm. Right, right. Is it city? Is this place city? No, no, no. I didn't say city. I said city. Seedy. All right. Dago, you're funny, man. You're something. Okay, city is dangerous too. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's also considered a place that there are some things that are extremely old, and like I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but you know um, um, some people cannot be there, and um, because of the you're in risk. That's the meaning of that word, right? Right. Well, not really. Not really. It's also related to things that are um, related to things that can be wrecked. Number one, number two, that you can be assaulted, and right. Okay. Well, I don't think it's fall because you see that this water is frozen, and when that happens, is exactly. But I lived. I was in Amsterdam for a week. Yes, yes, yes. I was there, but I was in summer. But do you think that fall is a season in which the water gets frozen? Right. Yeah, it might be winter. Right. Okay, let's go to the first one, Mister. The first one. No, the first one. The first one, the top. Wrong. No. No, that is in Belgium. hmm I have no idea. Definitely. Yes. Yeah, some vendors they're selling kind of they're vending some posters or some pictures, whatever drawings. And do you think this place is picturesque? Do you think this place is picturesque? Right. Yeah, no, what happened picturesque is a word that means that they have different features, all right? Different colors, different people, that's pictures, all right? Yes, yes, yes. It's also like, like cloudy. It's like, exactly. So here, what I can tell about this place. Wait a minute. Where's that picture? I can see it now. Here. Okay. What I can see is that um, uh, what season is this, Mister? I can bet that is spring. That's right. That's right. After winter is spring, right? It's from March to March, April, June to June. Oh, oh, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now the other which is we can be heroes is similar to the last one, right? So, but the difference here is that is completely packed. It can be on December the 31st, because in yeah, because in excuse me. Yes, exactly. So when after Christmas, yes, go. Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. And let me tell you, Dago, that when we are describing places, we can have different kind of adjectives. Like we said at the beginning, I mean, you don't need necessarily to say all those adjectives that were described in the video, but is they are used to help you increase your vocabulary. That's it. But I really liked this session today because I laughed. Not at you. I haven't laughed at you. I laughed at the things you say. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? When we are taking those exams, there is a part which is vocabulary. Man, let me tell you that there are a bunch of words. Where are they coming from? Yes, the first time I see those words, I say, "What the hell is this?" And well, that's good to keep us updated and to learn a little bit more. All right. So, do you have class now? Thank God. But if you don't go there, you're not making money, man. I don't think that is vacation, mister. That's not vacation. That's the end of the contract. That's it. Really. Wealthy. It's wealthy. Is he is he humble? Is he humble? Okay. I have to tell you two things. Right. Now, two things. Remember, when you talk about downtown and out of town, you never use prepositions, because you told me that he has his like office in downtown. Okay, you say he has an office downtown. Number two, could I ask you a personal question? How much are you charging the hour to that wealthy man? Which, uh, but you know, there's a wealthy man. I mean, you have to charge like at least 50,000 pesos an hour. Right. I can tell. I can tell. That way, it was it was very nice talking to you. And this session, yes, this session was great. Congratulations for your English and for and don't. City. uh, that is dangerous. Okay. Secluded. Yeah, a spot which means Persian. Mimado. Mimado. That's spoiled. Yeah, spoiled. Okay. Okay, Dag. Okay. All right. Don't forget our next session. It's in our next Thursday. Okay. That's right. Okay. Okay. You too.